This is the Big O Show. This is the Big O Show.
And it's a tough start. The question is, can they dig themselves out of this hole? Like, I don't believe they can. But
No, you can't. No, it's a terrible coaching staff. If they're
No,
terrible,
they weren't terrible.
it's a terrible coaching staff. It's a terrible. Nobody's playing well. Oh, not special teams, not offense, not defense. There's no improvement anywhere. They cannot be reliable anywhere.
Same coaching staff as last year.
They make mistakes on all sides of the ball. There are key penalties every single game. There is not one shed of proof that they have a coaching staff that knows what the hell they're doing right now. Last
year's the proof that they need. It's not happening.
Yeah, maybe I'm starting to think that the more of the veterans that you had on the team helped you kind of overcome all of that. And now that you took out a lot of that experience, including on the coaching staff, because obviously you lost experience in Changeli, this has kind of hurt you in a big time way all over the damn roster. Right now, it's young coaches looking at young coaches going, what do we do? What do we do? And they've never been in these situations, so they don't have any answers. Now it's young players looking at young players going, what do we do? What do we do? And we've never been in this situation. There's a lot of
veteran coach on the staff. And there's no veteran coach on the staff.
Right. Except the head coach. The head coach is the only real veteran coach.
He ain't a veteran. I'm sorry.
I mean, he's not a veteran head coach, but he's a veteran coach that he's been around for a long time.
No, sir. You ain't got no braids in that beard. You ain't done nothing.
I get it. I get what you're saying. As a head coach, he hasn't done anything.
No, there's nobody he can lean on. I get what I agree with you. There's nobody he can lean on. Like
where you're not picking up on is he was a defensive coordinator, a successful defensive coordinator. None of their other coaches have ever been great offensive coordinators, great offensive line coordinators, great defensive coordinators, great special teams coaches. They've never had success at the NFL level. Flo has had some, but still, from top to bottom, coaching staff and roster, there's so much inexperience that it's impossible to get out of these kind of messes because they can't lean on anyone for any kind of guidance whatsoever. And Flo is not Belichick or Saban that he can train all his young coaches and develop them and all that kind of stuff because those are guru-like coaches. He's not that guy.
I don't know what to tell you, man. I agree with you I think he's lacking a veteran coach and somebody to lean on and give him wisdom and guidance.
Yeah. The Jim Caldwell thing was crippling to this organization because first of all, he would have been the best head coach on your roster, better than Flo, obviously, because he's proven he won. They had no business firing him in Detroit. He's the best coach they've had in Detroit for over 20 years. That would have been awesome. And he would have been able to guide the offense too, because he's proven, dude, he's done it. What a shame, dude. What a shame. That Jim Caldwell move. That's the key to all these young coaches when they take over. They got to have a couple of those old vets that have been through it all that can help them, dude. If not, that's the thing with Flo. He doesn't have anybody that can alleviate any of the load. Nobody.
I don't disagree with you.
You know, he's got to now be the truancy officer for offense and for special teams and for defense because all of his coaches are unproven. Whereas when Sean McVay took over, the first thing he did was he brought Wade Phillips over. So he's like, okay, all I got to do is worry about my offense. Wade is an effing legend. Let him worry about the defense, and I don't have to worry about it. That's what young coaches need to do in this league. They've got to have those kind of veteran coaches. And he had it. Unfortunately, Caldwell ended up getting, whatever happened in his personal life, unfortunately.
This is the Big O Show.